Hello, hello. I'm Deb Workman with the Black Hills Playhouse. I'm the education director, and I'm also a choreographer. That is a super long word, choreographer. What is a choreographer? Is a choreographer the person that teaches the actors how to sing? No, that's the music director. Is the choreographer the person that creates, designs, and builds the costumes? No, that's the costume designer. You knew that. So what is it that a choreographer does? I'll tell you. A choreographer creates movement patterns or dances to help tell stories, or sometimes just for fun and to get the body moving. So what do you think of when you hear the word dance? Maybe different styles of dance. Ballet? Tap? Cultural dances? And sometimes those styles can be mixed up and work together. There are many, many styles of dance. So why do people dance? Some dance to keep their bodies strong. Some dance to help tell stories or express their emotions. Anybody and anybody can dance. So let's get going. Jump on over to the Savanna and we'll get moving. Welcome to the Savanna. Did you know that music and storytelling are important parts of many cultures? For centuries, tribes throughout Africa have used songs and stories, poems and dances to pass on their beliefs, their history, and customs. Today we are going to use music created using traditional African instruments. And they have really fun names. Balafon, the kora, mbira, and the ungauni. Those are some fun names and fun instruments. It's always important to warm up your body before acting, singing, or dancing. You'll want to wear comfortable clothes and make safety a top priority. So clear the space of any obstacles and always be safe with your body. A warm-up should include stretches for your ankles, your knees, your hips, your spine, your wrists, everything. By the end of the warm-up, you should feel warm, relaxed, and ready to start moving. There are many kinds of warm-ups as well. Today I have chosen African Safari Animal Yoga. Come on in, the water's fine. We're going to start in mountain pose. Stand tall with your toes facing front and feet slightly apart. Press your shoulders back and straighten your arms beside your torso. We're going to take a deep breath in for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To move into the wildebeest or warrior one pose, take a big step forward with one foot, leaving your other foot in place. Reach both arms up overhead, palms facing each other. Turn your back foot so your toes are pointed away from your body, and bend your front knee. Pretend to be an enormous wildebeest. Remember to keep breathing. And now we're going to switch sides. Take your foot back to meet your other foot. Start in mountain pose. Take a big step forward with your other foot. Reach both arms up overhead, palms facing each other. Turn your back foot so your toes are pointed away from your body, and bend your front knee. Remember to keep breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come back to mountain pose. Next, we will do the zebra or triangle forward bend pose. Begin in star pose. Stand tall with legs hip width apart, feet facing forward, and straighten your arms out to the sides of your body, shoulder height. Take your right foot back, keeping your ankle bent at a 30-degree angle. Place your hands on your hips, ensuring that your back is flat and that you are looking straight ahead. Slowly bend forward as if your hips are a hinge, keeping a flat back and a long neck. Lastly, bring your hands to your shins, ankles, or the ground, depending on what feels comfortable to your body. All the while checking that your spine is straight. Pretend to be a zebra getting a drink. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring your back foot in and roll up slowly. Now we'll repeat it on the other side. Beginning in the star pose, you'll take your other foot back, keeping your ankle bent at a 30-degree angle. Place your hands on your hips, ensuring that your back is flat, and look straight ahead. Slowly bend forward as if your hips are a hinge, keeping a flat back and a long neck. Bring your hands to your shins, ankles, or the ground, all while checking that your spine is straight. Take a couple of deep breaths. And bring your back foot in, meeting the other foot, and roll up. Excellent, zebras. We're going to move into the flamingo or the tree pose. You're going to begin again in mountain pose. To help with balance, you can extend your arms out to either side. Bend one knee to the side and set your toes on the floor and your heel against your ankle. You can place the sole of your foot on the inner ankle, the calf, just not on your knee, or your thigh, and balance. Lift your hands up to the sky, bringing your palms together, and lower them to your heart. Pretend to be a flamingo standing on one foot. We'll hold the pose for a breath. Lower your arms and stand on both feet. Now we'll move to the other side. Begin in mountain pose. Extend your arms out for balance. Bend the other knee, putting the sole of your foot to your ankle, calf, or thigh, and balance. Lift your hands up to the sky, palms together, and lower to your heart. Hold the balance. And if you need to set your foot down and then pick it back up, that's totally fine. And now lower your foot and your hands. Next, we're going to go down to a kneeling position to do the meerkat or the kneeling pose. Kneel on your knees. Open your chest and leave your arms down along your body and pretend to be a meerkat. Take deep breaths in and out. Deep breath in and out. Now we're going to move to the cheetah or the extended cat pose. Begin in table pose. Come to all fours. Then extend one leg out behind you and look forward. Take the opposite arm out in front of you to counterbalance. Pretend to be a racing cheetah. Remember to keep breathing through all of these poses. Come back to the table pose, and we'll do the other side. Extend the other leg out behind you and look forward. Take the opposite arm out in front of you to counterbalance. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come back to table pose. And go ahead and sit down cross-legged with your right foot in front. We're going to move on to the gazelle or the seated twist pose. Bend your right knee and place your right foot behind your left knee. Check that your spine is straight and your right foot is flat on the ground. Twist your upper body to the right. Take your left elbow to your right knee and your right hand back behind you. Pretend to be a sitting gazelle in the tall grasses. And come back to sitting position with your left leg in front. And now we will reverse that. Sitting cross-legged, bend your left knee and place your left foot behind your right knee. Check that your spine is straight and your left foot is flat on the ground. Twist your upper body to the left. Take your right elbow to your left knee and your left hand back behind you. Take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excellent. Now we're going to move on to the hippo or child's pose. So go ahead and kneel and sit back on your heels. Slowly bring your forehead down to rest on the floor in front of your knees. Rest your arms down alongside your body and take a few deep breaths. Pretend to be a wallowing hippo. And roll up. For the final pose, we are going to be a lion. Not a big, dangerous lion, because that's not very relaxing, but a lion sunning on the rolling grasslands of the African savanna. So the lion or resting pose will start by lying on your back with your arms and legs stretched out. Breathe and rest. Pretend to be a resting lion. Feel that golden sun. Remember to breathe in and breathe out. When you're ready, you can sit up. Face the front cross-legged. What did you think of this warm-up? Yoga is a great way to strengthen your body, calm your mind, and warm up your body too. Now that we are warmed up, we're going to take movement to the next level. If you watched our virtual X's for Zebra performance, you will know all the characters we're going to talk about. If you haven't seen it, that's okay. You'll still have fun. Think about all the body parts you can use to dance. Hands, arms, feet, legs, head, fingers, knees, elbows, hips, back, shoulders, joints, buttocks, face, and chest. Whew, that's a lot of body parts. We'll first look at the acacia tree and Sisura wind. Acacias are fast-growing and well adapted to deserts and tropical areas. They often have small oval leaves and sharp, threatening thorns. The Sisura wind can be indirect. It is caused by differences in air pressure. Short bursts of wind moving at high speeds are known as gusts. What body parts would you use to create a tree or the wind? Arms? Hands? Fingers, shoulders? What kind of motion could you do? Would you bend? Would a tree hop? No, but maybe sway. What if the Sisura wind had a burst of energy? What would that do to the acacia tree? Would you move fast or slow? High or low? Let's try moving like the Sisura wind or an acacia tree with music. Lions can reach speeds of up to 50 miles an hour, but only in short bursts. Lions are the most sociable member of the cat family and can be found lying in prides of up to 25 individuals. A family group of meerkats can be called a mob, gang, or clan. They often stand up in the morning to absorb heat on their bellies after a long, cold desert night. Meerkats are very good at digging. Zoologists may observe and study animals in their natural environments. They track the movements of animals and map their habitat ranges. Lion, meerkat, and zoologist. What kind of body parts might you use? Arms, hands, knees, hips, head, back, joints? What kind of motion could you do? Would you prowl? Would you be a sentry of the meerkats? Let's try moving like the lion or meerkat or zoologist. Now we'll take a look at a zebra and a cheetah. Zebras are constantly on the move for fresh grass to eat and water to drink. The ears of the zebra show its mood. The cheetah is the world's fastest land animal. When the moment is right, a cheetah will sprint after its quarry and attempt to knock it down. For a zebra and cheetah, what body parts could you use? Head? Knees? Feet? Arms? What kind of motion could you do? Would you shake? What if you were a cheetah sneaking up on a zebra? Would you be high or low? Would you move fast or slow? And what if you were the zebra grazing? Would you be reaching for the grass? How would you move once you saw the cheetah? Would you kick? Would you run? Let's try moving like these animals with music. We're going to look at the hippo and hyena next. Hippos are graceful in water. They are good swimmers and can hold their breath underwater for up to 5 minutes. If threatened on land, hippos may run for the water. They can match a human speed for short distances. The spotted hyenas are famed scavengers, yet they are very social and live in groups called clans. What body parts could you use for the hippopotamus and the hyena? Legs, chest, buttocks, hips, face. What kind of motion could you do? Would the hippo sway as it sauntered? Would the tempo be fast or slow? How would a hyena stalk? Would it be high or low as it was stalking? Let's try moving like these animals with music. Now we'll look at the black mamba. The black mamba snake is cold-blooded. Therefore, it frequently basks in the sun during the day to maintain its body temperature. When hunting small animals, the black mamba snake strikes a single deadly bite and then retreats. What body parts could you use for the black mamba? Head, shoulders, hips, arms. What kind of motion could you do? Do snakes move high or low, or both? Do they reach? Do they scoop? And what is their tempo? Can snakes move fast? Do you think they have a rhythm when they move? Do they bend as they slither? Let's try moving like the black mamba with music. finally, the Hoopu Bird. Hoopus use their beaks aggressively in territorial fights and elsewhere. Their large, round wings move like waves, only closing halfway. The hoopoe can often be seen bathing in the sun and sand by getting low to the ground and spreading out in order to absorb the energy of the sun's rays. What body parts would you use for the Hoopu Bird? Feet? Joints? Arms? Hands? What kind of motion could you do? Do birds hop? Do they turn? What about balance? What kind of energy do these birds have? Would movements be big or small? Let's try moving like the Hoopu Bird to music. Now you can create your own dance. What would you choreograph? What story would you tell? Do you all move the same direction at the same time? What happens if you choose not to move the same direction? How do you create a beginning, middle, and an end? Remember, you can show anything through dance. The African Savanna, geometric shapes, seasons, or just dance for fun. I hope you enjoyed moving in the Savanna. Check out our other videos as well. I'm Deb Workman with the Black Hills Playhouse. I hope to see you again soon.